What is up, guys? It is Kid Sos from Coastline, and today we are at Six Flags St. Louis. So as you know, my camera glass is broke, so I'm not able to film on the rides anymore. However, I will get you plenty of off-ride footage when possible. I also wanted to note that this vlog will have a lot less, lengthy talking and tours. I'm just trying something new and have a lot more footage of the roller coasters. If that works out and you guys like it, we will continue to do that. Because I'm going to be honest, this trip is burning me out with all the talking I've been doing on the vlogs. So we're going to try to do that. We're getting in the member entrance here at Six Flags St. Louis. And we'll probably head to one of the Woodies first, I'm guessing. Maybe American Thunder, the GCI, or the PTC, or the CCI. They have the best of all three, the three best wooden roller coaster manufacturers. They have one of each here.
Oh, good.
So I think that's a score for them. So we'll see how that goes. And the boss is massive. It has a 150-foot drop or something like that. It's a Woody. Insane. I've heard it jackhammers the heck out of you, though, so we'll see how that goes.
I love jackhammering the heck out of me.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll see you guys wherever we go first. Again, this is going to have a lot more coaster footage and a lot less lengthy walking around just randomly talking. So, see you guys in the park. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to give you a quick update. We're in the park. We're going to head over to the GCI wooden roller coaster. American Thunder. Obviously, no on-ride filming today, or the rest of the trip likely. But that's okay. You know, I think that we can make do with off-ride. It'll give me some experience with filming off-ride footage. And that's important because I need to learn that anyways. So, it is what it is. Oh, something smells good. Like sweets. I wonder why. But yeah, we've seen a lot of things going. My big thing is that the three Woodies are going, and also Mr. Freeze. That's all that matters to me in this part. But American Thunder is a GCI wooden roller coaster. I do believe it was the last actually good roller coaster Six Flags added to this park. I do believe it's a 2009 GCI Woody. Making it 11 years old this year. And yeah, so I'll see you guys when I get off the ride with a full review coming soon. I'll give you what me and Papa think. And maybe some off-ride footage as well when it goes around. See you guys in a bit. Oh yeah. There was, guys, some off-ride shots. If we come back later, I'll try to get a better shot of this area over here. But yeah, that's some off-ride. First experience is really doing a full off-ride vlog, so nothing but off-ride. So excuse if it's not high quality. I'll learn quick though. Alright guys, I'll see you guys when we get off, and I'll tell you how the ride was. See you in a bit. Alright guys, we just got off American Thunder, the great coasters international wooden roller coaster built in, I do believe, 2009. What did you think?
I thought it was a very respectable ride. Didn't get a whole lot of banging around.
Yeah, it was very smooth. I will say that it lost its speed on a couple of sections. Otherwise, great ride. But I do think that this ride needs to have about a drop that's about 10 feet taller to really get the speed you need. Like through some of these higher turns, we really lost speed as the back of the train hit them. So definitely something to note, but it was a good GCI. I wouldn't say it's the best at all. Like that's definitely not the best GCI, but it's still a good ride, and I'd give it a good 7.5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, if it didn't lose its speed, especially towards the end, it'd get an 8 or 9.
Well, you mean before the brake runs towards the end?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just, I do like that they're running 2 trains on this ride. That's been a problem with some of the other parks. They've been only running 1 train, so including Silver Dollar City was running 1 train on Powder Keg. Like, why, man? That didn't go so well, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna go look and see if I can't get you guys a clip of that area I missed, hopefully. We'll see you guys over there. Alright, let's get some off right. Alright guys, so we are headed up here to Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast, the Premier Rides shuttle launch coaster. Let's see if we can't catch it going. This is a good point to shoot from. Over here. Send a train. Alright guys, here's Mr. Freeze. I'm waiting for them to send a train. Uh-oh, looks like maintenance is going over there. Might be down, guys. See when it goes. There it is. Guys, Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast. See you guys when we get off. Wow. Okay guys, we just got off Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast. What a ride, awesome, but I do...
Get yourself a Mr. Freeze t-shirt.
They don't even have merch for Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, they did.
Where?
A couple of these were open somewhere.
Yeah, but they're all food places. Maybe there's a place over there, but I don't know if I can get merch for Mr. Freeze, so I'm kind of salty about that. Over Texas didn't have merch for Mr. Freeze either.
Didn't?
No.
Yeah.
So maybe not. I don't know. I think it's because I don't know. Kind of like, oh, it's a shuttle coaster and it's a clone. Maybe that's what Six Flags thought. But Mr. Freeze, great ride. I will say this one was shakier. Maintenance was definitely not as good on this one.
Oh yeah, I'll agree with that.
That was very noticeable throughout the entirety of the ride. Next up, we're gonna try to go meet with someone. We got a meeting.
Who?
A really big meeting, Papa.
Oh, the boss?
Yeah, we gotta talk to the boss. Guys, I'm scared because the boss was not happy with us last time, was it?
GTF away, will you?
Papa's boss is gonna fire him after this trip.
I doubt it, frankly.
Well, he's somehow... Alright guys, I want you to comment below, stay strong Coaster Papa, because this man has worked, he's driven, he's walked around parks, he's climbed stairs, he's done some stuff that 73-year-olds don't normally do. So everybody, comment below, stay strong Coaster Papa, and give him the support he deserves.
Wait a minute, not only that, but I got 20 hours of work in last week.
Yes, so guys, this man, as much as sometimes I may not treat him the way he probably deserves to be treated because I'm just...
Because you're an a-hole.
Yeah, but this man deserves a ton of respect, and I hope you guys, at least some of you, will comment below and support him because he's done a lot just so you guys can have entertainment. And
and he's never going to do it again.
That's a different problem. We'll talk about next year later, Papa. Guys, hashtag New England next year. And Canada.
Hashtag in your dreams.
Well, it depends how expensive it is, really. It'll probably be less if I do it right, because we already have the Cedar Fair passes.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so...
I won't have a Six Flags pass.
True. And there's like 5 Six Flags parks we gotta go to. But we can just keep paying monthly and then we keep it. We'll just cancel the Flash Pass one and just pay the regular one. Alright guys, so there's Ninja over there, the Vekoma Looper. We're gonna try to avoid that, I think. I don't know. We're looking for the boss. I'm gonna guess, since it's that way, that we gotta go this way. That Ferris wheel is huge. Look at that thing. Wow. I'm pretty sure they actually call the Ferris wheel Goliath. That is a big freaking Ferris wheel, guys. Family Kingdom has left the chat. You good? Alright guys, so I'll see you over. Alright guys, there it is. A sign I've been waiting to see since 2 years ago when I became an enthusiast. We were at one of my top 15 bucket list roller coasters. It is the boss, the one, the only. Let's go have a meeting with the boss. We go up here, or?
I think so. That'd be my best guess.
Okay. Alright guys, this is gonna be really hard to get off right of. Might be able to get a shot here. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna get much off right of this. It's too hidden in the trees. So how about we just, well, maybe I can get a clip over here, because I hear one on the lift. Yeah, it's just too hidden. So guys, I'll see you when I get off with the review. but it's just too hidden. I'm sorry, I can't get good off-road shots from here. So, maybe get a shot right here. I don't know. Nah, alright, I'll see you guys when we get off. This is just not a good place. You can see where they removed the final helix. See where it was? Yeah. You can see. People criticized that because they said it was the best and most insane part of the ride. It was also so rough that it gave people bloody noses and stuff like that. So rather than that's what I heard anyway. Rather than retrack it, they just removed it. Replaced it with the bank turn, so. Maybe we'll get a shot from here. That's gonna come right here. Alright, see you guys when we get off. Okay guys, we just got off the bus. There he goes over there. Wow, that was brutal. One of those woodies that really beat you around, but it wasn't so brutal that it was not, it had redeeming qualities. It had some good airtime pops, some insane lateral moments, but I would not say it's one of my top woodies. It was anticipated just because I wanted to see. But honestly, it wasn't an awful ride. It jackhammered at a couple points, especially that last airtime pop into the brake run. Really jackhammered. But you know what? It's a 20-year-old Woody. It was way aggressive for its time. CCI has never done anything this large. This was, I looked it up, this is the biggest drop on a CCI and the fastest. So considering they had no idea how this would turn out, it turned out okay. Now, I would have liked to ride it with the final helix, but I heard that was even more brutal. But I would have liked to experience that just to feel, because people said that was the most insane part of the ride. As for the ride itself, I give it a good 6 out of 10. It's massive, it's a huge ride, and that drop is pretty good in the back row. But I gotta say, I'm not as impressed as I hoped I'd be, but I'm not disappointed either. I'm just in the middle right now. But I mean, there's a lot to say about this ride. It has some really great lateral moments, some good floater airtime moments, some really aggressive turns, but it's that shakiness. Every moment of it, I felt every transition, which is why it bumps it from about an 8 to a 6. The layout itself is excellent, absolutely excellent layout, but the roughness takes away from the ride. Now, I know I had problems with it, but imagine Coaster Papa. He doesn't deal with rough coasters very well. So as you can imagine, he's not feeling good right now. It jarred your brain around a little bit. But, here's Coaster Papa up there. Let's get his review. Hey, Coaster Papa. What'd you think? I mean, what I said was it's a great layout and it's very aggressive, and for the time it was revolutionary, but it shows why people didn't do that at that time.
It's the worst meeting I've ever had with a boss.
Yeah. I mean, I gave it a 6 out of 10 because of the roughness, but the layout was great. The layout was good. You can't deny that. But the roughness was the problem. I'd say Swamp Fox still has some worse moments, but we were in a non-wheel seat, so I don't know how it feels in a wheel seat. Kind of don't want to ever find out, and we won't be today because that road is But yeah, definitely not as impressed as I'd hoped I'd be, but it's a polarizing coaster for a reason. People either love it or hate it, so.
And guess what?
Papa hated it. I didn't think either way. I'm on the fence because you can't deny the layout is great.
The layout's fine.
It's just the roughness.
It's the shake, rattle, and roll. Plus,
he doesn't like laterals.
A half of walking up that pond.
Yeah, but Papa doesn't like laterals either. So that's another problem.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not crazy about laterals.
So
it's the fact I got a partial headache right now on one side of my head.
Oh, I got a headache too. And the Gerstlauer trains kind of suck.
Yeah, if they had PTC trains, it might have been better. Here,
Yeah.
hold on a minute.
Because the Gerstlauer lap bars kind of suck. I'll see you guys wherever we go next, but that's kind of our full review on. Of course, I'll do a more detailed technical analysis video. I've actually decided, believe it or not, to take the initiative that El Toro Ryan started and doing more technical analysis videos after this trip. I know that you guys might think I'm copying, but I will put my own twist on it and make sure that it's different from El Toro Ryan's, because I really think informational videos would greatly help this channel. And guess who else likes to talk about block sections other than El Toro Ryan? Me! And maybe I'll feature Coaster Papa in a few of them as well. Also look forward to more parodies, including this ride is getting a parody for sure. I'll be parodying the boss probably after the trip. But it's still an okay ride, it's just so rough. I mean, I can see why people absolutely, positively hate this ride. I can see why.
Count me among them.
As Airtime Thrills once said, famously, simply, it gave me a headache. You want to hit
Hit other Woody.
I have no clue, actually. I think over this way, but... You want to hit the Gerstlauer spinner?
No, not right now.
Okay guys, so we are currently heading over to the Gerstlauer spinning coaster, Pandemonium. I'm a little worried about my camera battery. It says I only have this way, Papa. The entrance was over here. So we're gonna head over to the Gerstlauer spinner. I'll give you some off-ride shots right here. There it is, guys. See it when we get off. Alright guys, so we just got off Pandemonium, the Gerstlauer spinner. We got some really good spinning on that one.
Thankfully not enough to make me nauseous.
Yeah, it was just enough to make it thrilling. But Coaster Papa's gonna need to sit down here and relax. And yeah, but Pandemonium, it's an okay ride. Nothing special, nothing horrible, it's just there, you know. It's the same
Credit like many other credits.
Yes. Alright guys, I'll see you wherever we go next. Alright guys, so we're actually headed, just because there's a chopsticks there and we like chopsticks, we're headed to the Vekoma Custom Looping Coaster. Started by Arrow, finished by Vekoma. It is of course the one, the only, the painful, the infamous, the terrible Ninja. So, oh crap. I don't know, man. Let's do it before we eat, because Vekomas tend to be nauseating. Oh, that transition looks horrible out of the Sidewinder. Wow. All right.
All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to catch our show. One thing you do. Be sure to go back in the rest of the day. Got all of our shows.
Here comes a train. Let's watch the Become a Custom looking picture. It's hard to get footage of this, actually. We also have to find the mine train. I think it's that way. The way we just came.
Didn't we just ride a mine train?
No.
Oh, pardon me. I thought it was full.
Alright, so 4 inversions on this. A loop, a sidewinder, and a double corkscrew. And we're going to get on this.
How is that a whole lot different from whatever that suspended coaster we rode the other day was?
What do you mean?
I don't know. There was
Papa, stop. Don't say anything right now. You're acting GP. It's embarrassing. There's the chopsticks, and ninja should be over here as well. Alright guys, I'll see you when we come off. I'm kind of scared, guys. Wow. It's the B&M invert Batman. I'll get off ride of this. So what I think we should do, we should ride this, eat, then go back to the mine train, ride that, then come back here for Batman. And we'll worry about, but the problem is Screaming Eagle and all that is back that way, I think. So, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Or maybe the mine train is this way. There's a lift hill for it. Oh, I can get a good shot from here. I'll cut to when it gets to the top of the lift hill. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. There it is, guys. See you guys when we get on. The ride as a whole wasn't terrible, but that Sidewinder was.
Yeah.
That transition was probably the worst headbang moment I've had on a roller coaster.
Right here.
Well, for me it was level with my neck, the restraint,
Yeah.
so it slammed me right up under the ear right here. Look.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's a pressure point too, so it hurt even worse. Wow, that ride was, I mean, it wasn't a bad ride except for that one moment. The rest wasn't even that rough, to be honest with you.
No, I enjoyed the ride up to that point.
Yeah, and after that point I enjoyed it. It
And
was
the
just
interesting part you were telling me, is you're standing there looking at it going, oh, look at that.
Yeah, we're on the lift hill. I point over and I said, that does not look good, I understand now. But I didn't think it would be as bad as it was, that transition. I've heard bad things, but gosh, that was extreme. Alright, we're gonna hit Chop 6, which is our favorite Six Flags restaurant. So,
Our only Six Flags restaurant.
yeah, that we like, yeah. So, I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, we got spring rolls.
No soy sauce.
And we got spicy chicken and fried rice. So let's try the spring rolls. You guys already know what I think about the spicy chicken because we had it before on camera. So let's try the egg roll, or the spring roll. Good stuff, guys. I'll see you where we go next for sure. Alright guys, so we're gonna hit this thing, the River King mine train. It at one time was 2 side-by-side mine trains, now it's just 1. I can't get much off-ride footage because it's kind of out of the way. So I'll see you guys when I come off River King mine train. Alright guys, we just got off River King mine train. What a interesting ride, I'd say. It's not a bad...
It's not a pointless ride.
It's not a pointless ride. I've heard people say, oh, it's pointless. It's really not, though. It's actually a fun mine train. Does it feel like an old Arrow? Yeah, it does. Right?
Yeah.
It feels like an old Arrow. But, I mean, I don't understand how you could call that a pointless ride, to be honest with you. They took a train off because of low ridership was the excuse, but I think it's actually they had a ghost train's problem with the block system. Because he kind of looked away and didn't even look me in the eye when he says, oh, not enough people are riding it. So I don't know. But it's okay. Either way it works. We gotta cross the train track. In front of the train. This way, come on. Alright, yeah, so yeah, that was it was a fun ride, considering. So trying to find the entrance to the Boomerang. Here it is. Park's Vacoma Boomerang. See if we can't get a shot of it. Time for a boomerang. I'll cut to when I can. Because we keep walking that way to get to the other one.
Yeah, and you gotta come back this way.
Papa. The other one is up there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go here first. What's the problem?
Because we don't...
Alright guys, so I'll see you when they send a train. Exit only, alright. There it goes up.
Attention guests, waiting for more Boomerang. Please get out.
Guys, Boomerang, I'll see you when we get off. I hate me Boomerang. I hate me a Boomerang. Can't do them, but we're doing it for the creds. See you in a bit. Yeah. Alright guys. What?
Invert's the last thing you ride?
Probably, yeah. Well, no, not necessarily, because I want to get some re-rides on one or two things.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We have all the time in the world.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to wash the clothes. Are you going to do that?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
I stay up all night. You don't. Alright guys,
Let
so...
them folded, dried, folded, put away.
Don't push it, sir. Anyways, we just got off Boomerang, and that was appropriately horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, those rides are hot trash. They always will be. They always have been. Just being honest. I mean, I understand why parks bought them. They're cheap, they're compact, and they invert riders 6 times. So it makes sense from a business standpoint. from a ride experience standpoint, that just sucked. Screaming Eagle, the last Woody we have to ride here, I actually believe that I'm not gonna get too much off-ride because it's another one in the woods kind of thing. So I'll try to get a shot of it because there's a little bit that shows through here. But after that, it'll be no mas. That was horrible, that boomerang. It's a nausea factor for me that I hate. Hi guys. Trying to find a good vantage point. Again, it's hard to get a shot. Because some of the track's exposed, but you just can't get a shot of it. So guys, I'm not gonna take any off-ride of this because I cannot see a good vantage point. So see ya when we get off and with a full review. So we just got off Screaming Eagle, and that's by far the best wooden coaster in this park.
Amen, amen.
Designed by the same legend. Huh?
Have you been on Mr. Freeze?
Yeah, I said wooden coaster. Best wooden coaster.
Have you been on the American Thunder?
Yes, I like this better than American Thunder, honestly.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
But-
This is the best one.
Yeah.
Boss.
Yeah,
Was
boss.
the worst meeting I've ever had.
Yeah, guys, that was... See, designed by the same legendary coaster designer, John C. Allen, who designed Swamp Fox over at Family Kingdom, my home park, and you could feel it. Every airtime moment was exactly, not quite the ejector of Swamp Fox, but there were some moments that rivaled Swamp Fox's double up and double down. In fact, the drop off that second turnaround, I think it was. Second turnaround? What was it? The second turnaround?
Huh?
The drop off the second turnaround way back in the woods?
Yeah.
I got thrown, absolutely thrown out of my seat on that drop. It reminded me a lot of Swamp Fox's first drop in the back row.
Yes.
That ride was like a bigger Swamp Fox, but it was butter smooth. You could tell John C. Allen.
Oh, wait a minute.
Compared to Swamp Fox,
Oh, yeah, compared
and
to Swamp
considering
Fox.
it was built 1976, it's butter. 1976, Papa. Now you think it's butter smooth? Because I do. For that old, it's 44 years old right now. And still going strong. No, 44. 1976 to 2000.
Yeah, 44.
Yeah. So guys, that's the best Woody in the park. And it's an excellent ride. Of course, everybody knows the legendary John C. Allen in the coaster community. Some of his rides include classics like Blue Streak at Cedar Point, all the way up to and including the Beast at Kings Island. He was one of the designers for that in-house built wooden roller coaster. He assisted with the layout design. So this, I'd say, was an excellent wooden roller coaster. And I think that when Papa gives me time for re-rides after we finish the B&M
If we
Emperor,
have any time for rewrite.
park's open till 8, so, you know.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Closes when I get to the car.
Yeah, but if you sit in the air conditioning, you'll be fine. But yeah, we're gonna hit the park's B&M Batman clone next. And after that, I'm gonna be real with you, unless something's drastically different in a different row, we can't go that way. I can already tell that's not a pathway. So yeah, unless something's drastically different, the Batman clone will be the last footage you guys get. But gosh, what a excellent roller coaster. What an excellent ride. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. It's a real steam engine.
I know.
Look at that. guys in a bit. Alright guys, here's some off-ride footage of Batman the Ride. Maybe I can get a good look from over here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect shot of the wing over. There we go. Alright, there's some off-ride footage. I might get some more later. But yeah, there's some off-ride for you guys. Alright guys. Well, here's a good shot. Of this part, I didn't get a good shot of it before, so here you go.
Did you see that?
Here you go. Alright, that was probably close to, if not the best Batman clone I've ridden. It seemed to run faster than a lot of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at here.
of course the front... Oh yeah. The front row of a Batman clone, it's one of the rare times when a B&M invert is better in the front row. Much more intense. Pulling up into that first loop is insane in the front row. Just overall, what a great cloned ride. If you're gonna clone something, Mr. Freeze and Batman are the two you should have cloned, not the boomerangs.
Yeah, don't clone that.
Yeah, but they cloned Mr. Freeze once and they cloned Batman more than once. The reason they only cloned Mr. Freeze once is probably maintenance reasons. It was a bit of a maintenance nightmare at first. So next up, I'm gonna set Pop up in a Johnny Rockets. I'm gonna get something to drink, and then I'm gonna just get re-rides and maybe a little bit more footage that I missed. I'm gonna ride some of the rides that weren't that great too, because I want to try them in a different row. For example, Ninja. I'm gonna try it in the back row.
Good luck with that.
Hey Bobby, you want to try Ninja in the back?
No. I mean, Ninja was okay, but no.
Ninja was okay except for that Sidewinder.
Yeah, well.
But I mean, there is a rumor. Now, comment below if you know this to be fact, but I heard a rumor that Arrow fell into bankruptcy halfway done with the Sidewinder, meaning that Vekoma did the track for the other half of the Sidewinder. Comment below if you know that to be true or not. I don't. I have no confirmation. But if it is, that would be very interesting to know, because it would make sense. Because why is that the only bad part of the ride when the rest is pretty well profiled actually for an old classic looping coaster? So just a thought. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I just got off Ninja back row and that was hot trash. God, that was horrible. Even the pre-drop gave me head banging. Yeah, the only thing that was better in the back row was actually the Sidewinder wasn't as painful. Probably because I took it at a slower speed. Because it didn't really whip me through it that much, I guess. But oh god, that was terrible. Wow, never again. The front had redeeming qualities. The back, however, had nothing on it. Wow, that was straight up hot trash. Alright, I ranted enough. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so I just got off River King Mine Train in the back row, and actually kind of prefer it in the back. That last drop actually had a little bit of airtime. Definitely not something you expect from an Arrow Mine Train. So overall, not bad. Not bad in the back at all. It was definitely shakier, but not to the point where it was not enjoyable. So I'll tell you, the only ride I'm definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, not re-riding is Boomerang. That thing sucked. I'll give it this in the back row. That thing's ridiculously intense, the Boomerang, but that's all I'll give it. Now we're gonna go take a ride on Screamin' Eagle, the Parts PTC wooden coaster built in 1976. We got a back row ride. We want to try the front. These PTC Woodies are wild for us. There's Boomerang. Yeah, these PTC Woodies, they're wild cards because sometimes they're great in the front, not in the back. Sometimes great in the back, but not the front. I don't know. We'll have to see and compare. So see you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm checking in now, even though I was planning on ending the vlog already, because I just rode Boss front row, and it went from one of my weakest wooden coasters to one of my strongest. It was so much more brutal. Like, literally, it was painful, shaking, but it was, you know what? I'm gonna break YouTube's rules. Close your ears if you're listening and you don't want to hear it. It was fucking amazing. There you have it. For the first time, I think, I've actually said one of the few unforgivable words on YouTube. I don't know what else to say other than that, because that ride slaps in the front row. And I actually don't complain about what it did on the mid-course. It slammed us to a complete stop, but it did it in a way where the train was halfway over the drop and I was in the front row. So I just got B&M dive coastered on a Woody, and then it let go, and it actually was so much more insane because it held me over the edge for about 7 seconds flat, maybe even 8. And it was one of the most epic rides on a wooden roller coaster I have ever had. Back row, it was just painful. There wasn't any good force. Front row, it was one of the most insane wooden roller coasters I've ever ridden. I mean, honestly, that was not what I was expecting. I was expecting to hate it again. Oh boy, was I wrong. What an excellent wooden roller coaster in the front row. And the B&M dive effect that I ended up getting because they slammed the brakes shut, it block checked, was actually better than when it didn't stop us on the mid-course. I know some people say that's a buzzkill, but in my case, because of where it stopped us, it was lit. So that might actually make my top 10 wooden roller coasters now, just because of that front row ride. What an excellent front row ride. Back row, not really, but front row, that ride slaps. As I said, I broke my rule of not saying the F word. I'm not gonna say it again. B word, any racial slurs, of course, I mean, obviously, on my channel. And I broke my rule there because that was freaking awesome, man. Next up, and probably last ride of the day for me, will be Mr. Freeze. Now, talk about a freaking amazing coaster, Mr. Freeze. I wish there were more of them. That's all I can say. Only 2 isn't enough. Premier needs to make more of these. But I gotta remember how to get to it. Oh, I walked right by it. Okay. So I'll see you guys when I come off with a full review on that, because I never really explained why I love it so much as well. So maybe I'll try to do that. Alright guys, I just got off my last ride of the day, and that was Mr. Freeze Reverse Class. I'm just gonna say, that ride freaking is insane. The backwards launch is insane, yes, but that's not the insane part. The pull-up into the inverted top hat has so many positive G-forces. Like, it's insane, guys. Like, I'm telling you. Then, you get to the top of the top hat. This is on the back row mainly. The backmost row is the way to go with this thing. Then, you pull up into the inverted top hat, and you pull negative G's at the top. You get some great hang time, then some great positives every moment of the overbank and the pull-up into, well, let me demonstrate. Look how sharp the pull-up is. And look, hang time, right there. And positives the entire time you're going through the overbank. Positives in that pull-up too. Going forward, some insane positives there. Insane positives there, then some great negatives there. What a ride. Just a package ride, guys. one of the best cloned rides in the world, if not the best cloned ride in the world. I mean, it's not long, but God, is it ridiculously intense. And the sliding station helps due to train operations, which really helps with capacity. I mean, Premier hit it out of the park. I know that they're not really into LIMs anymore because they're more expensive to maintain and less reliable launch system. They're using LSMs, but there's something unique about hearing that sound as you launch that you just don't hear with LSMs the same way. A little bit with intimate LSMs, but not like that. It's a special noise. The whole ride, it's loud, it's big, it's tall, it's fast, it's intense. It's probably the best cloned roller coaster in the world. So yeah, definitely something to take into account. What a ride. Alright, that's gonna do it for my day here at Six Flags St. Louis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that like button. And of course, please subscribe and come join the Coastal Wind family if you have not already done so. And comment your thoughts below. Until next time, this is Kid Coastal Land, signing off from Six Flags St. Louis.